Please be seated. On behalf of Fitchburg State University, welcome to the 123rd Commencement Exercises. I'm Dr. Charles Sides, Professor of Communications Media, and it is my honor to serve as your Master of Ceremonies. There are over 350 graduate students earning degrees this May, along with over 600 undergraduate students that will attend Saturday's undergraduate commencement ceremony. The history of Fitchburg State University is long and distinguished. On June 6, 1894, the governor of this Commonwealth, Hayden Greenhall, signed legislation which established a state normal school at Fitchburg. The next summer, 46 women passed the entrance examination and became the first graduating class. On July 28, 2010, Governor Deval Patrick signed the legislation which recognized our new status as Fitchburg State University. Today, Fitchburg State University has an enrollment of over 7,000 students and has more than 46,000 alumni. The commencement ceremony combines traditions unique to Fitchburg State University and rituals common to colleges and universities across the United States. At every Fitchburg State commencement, the university's colors, green, white, and gold, are prominent. Each color was chosen to signify an ideal. White symbolizes purity and perfection, green is inspiration, gold represents wisdom. Other university symbols include the saxifrage flower. In 1900, the saxifrage, known as the rock breaker, was chosen to represent the spirit of what was then Fitchburg Normal School. The flower was chosen for its moral lesson in the achievements that can be brought about by quiet willpower. The motto, Perseverantia, meaning perseverance or persistence, has remained unchanged for a century and is prominent in our seal. While the university colors and saxifrage are unique to Fitchburg State, other traditions are common to graduations across the United States. Most significant of these are the academic regalia worn by all the participants. The origins of academic regalia can be traced back to the 13th century. At that time, it was the daily attire. Today, it is only worn for ceremonies, but it tells us much about the wearer. Our graduate students wear traditional black gowns carrying their hoods until conferral of their degree. All faculty and administrators wear the gowns associated with university where they earned their degree. Faculty may be wearing black, red, maroon, or blue gowns today. The hood, which is the colorful part of the regalia worn around the neck, indicates the wearer's degree and place of study. Each hood is lined with the official colors of the college or university awarding the degree. The binding identifies the graduate's academic discipline. The length of the hood and the width of the binding increase with the importance of the degree. Each member of the processional also wears a mortarboard or a soft hat with a tassel. Doctoral hats have gold tassels, and master's degrees have black tassels. Watch for these distinctions as the processional begins. Each of the groups entering the processional today will be led by a gonfalonier. The gonfalonier carries the banner or gonfalon representing that particular assembly. The gonfalon is a long banner that is suspended from a crossbar and originated in the medieval republics of Italy as an ensign of state or office. Gonfalons have been adopted by many universities around the world as college or institutional insignias. As we prepare to welcome the university processional for the start of our ceremony, please note the following. In the unlikely event it becomes necessary to evacuate the building, there are 4 exits, one in each corner of this room. During the commencement ceremony, access to the stage area will be prohibited. A professional photographer will take pictures of each graduate as they receive their degree, and congratulations from President Lapidus. The Alumni Association will provide each graduate with a complimentary 5x7 photograph that will be mailed to the graduates' homes along with information on how to order additional prints. The ceremony is also being recorded by Fitchburg Access Television, and DVDs will be available for purchase. Please note that captioning for this event is available on your mobile device through our website at fitchburgstate.edu/captioning. As you are able, please rise to welcome the Fitchburg State University Processional for the 2019 graduate commencement. The alumni, led by Nicholas Smith from the class of 2011, are entering the room from the rear doors. Nicholas is carrying the alumni gonfalon. Beverly Farias, representing the class of 1952, is the most senior alumni in attendance today. Several of these alumni have earned their degrees 50 or more years ago. Each of the alumni participating today is wearing a yellow stole to represent the Alumni Association. The faculty, following the alumni, is led by recipients of the university's 4 prestigious faculty awards. Dr. Elizabeth Walsh, recipient of the 2018 Vincent J. Muir Award for Excellence in Teaching, is carrying the university mace, which is a symbol typically found at academic ceremonies. Also leading the faculty is Dr. Kate Jewell, the 2018 recipient of the Faculty Award for Research and Scholarship, Dr. John Hancock, the 2018 recipient of the Contributions to the Graduate Program Award, and Dr. Megan Krill, recipient of the Faculty Award for Service. All of the Faculty Award winners are wearing stoles that commemorate their accolades. The graduate students and program chairs are now entering the room from the rear doors. They are led by the 2019 recipient of the Graduate Student Leadership Award, Christine Foote-Lucero. Mr. Donald R. Irving, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Chairman Irving will officially confer the degrees on today's graduates. The platform party includes award recipients, honored guests, local elected leaders, Board of Trustee members, and senior university administrators. The platform party precedes Dr. Richard Lapidus, the president of Fitchburg State University.
Mr. President, honored guests, graduates, faculty and librarians, administrators and staff members, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby convene these commencement exercises marking the completion of the 124th year of Fitchburg State University and celebrating the achievements of the 123rd graduating class. I am Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Alberto Cardelle, and I welcome you to tonight's celebration. Now, the Fitchburg State University ROTC members will present the colors. I ask that you please remain standing. Please join the Fitchburg State University Chamber Choir, led by Professor Jonathan Harvey, and the class of 2019 in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the
Please be seated. Mr. President, I am pleased to present Mr. Donald Irving, Chairman of the Board of Trustees.
Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire campus community, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone to the 2019 Graduate Commencement Ceremony. Tonight's celebration honors graduates as well as their families and recognizes the singular accomplishment of an advanced degree, academic degree. As the proud holder of 2 degrees from Fitchburg State, I appreciate the journey that all of you graduates have taken to get here tonight. You've balanced the challenges of a rigorous curriculum with the demands of family life, and for many of you, a full-time job. Tonight, your journey is complete. At the same time, another journey begins with this celebration. As you take what you've learned and you integrate it into your life and the goals that you have set for yourself, I can assure you that the educational experiences that you've received at this university will help you adapt and prosper in the future. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to you and your families and wish you all the best in the years ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Irving. Mr. President, I would now like to welcome to the podium the Honorable Dean Tran, State Senator, who brings greetings from the Commonwealth.
Thank you, Dr. Cardell. To the graduates we recognize at this ceremony, I know how hard you have worked to overcome all the obstacles to attain your advanced academic degrees. Besides academic challenges, many of you also have to answer the responsibility of your own family. It is a truly remarkable achievement that you have succeeded all the challenges and obtained your earned degree. I hope you will pause and reflect on the significance of this milestone. And remember that as you finish this chapter in your story today, you also start another brand new chapter, which is why today's ceremony is called the Commencement Ceremony. Be assured that those of us who worked on your behalf in the State House know clearly the importance of supporting public higher education system. We appreciate dearly the contributions from our public university graduates, including those who have studied here from across the country and the world. All of you form the backbones of our communities. Our state's continued success depends on the best and brightest among us. That is you. Embrace your success and put your skills to work. We will all be strengthened by your contributions. On behalf of my colleagues in the State Senate and the Region's Legislative Delegation, and as a member of the Joint Committee on Higher Education, it is my great pleasure to congratulate you on this grand occasion. Thank you and best wishes.
Thank you, Senator Tran. Mr. President, I am pleased to present the Honorable Stephen DiNatale, Mayor of the City of Fitchburg.
Thank you, and on behalf of the City of Fitchburg, let me congratulate you on the occasion of your graduation. That's right. Let's hear it. You're going to have to do better than that. Come on. Yeah. All right, that's enough. The accomplishment we recognize tonight belongs to you, as well as the family, friends, and loved ones who are gathered to share in this worthy celebration. Please know the City of Fitchburg shares in this celebration with you. Have no doubt that our community has been enriched by your collective contributions, and I hope you will continue to make an impact on its bright future. The city of Fitchburg and this great university have enjoyed a long and meaningful partnership, and we continue to explore new opportunities for collaboration that will benefit Fitchburg State students as well as the community that we all call home. As a fellow Fitchburg State graduate, I'm proud of this institution, proud of the education I received, and proud to look out and see the faces of those who will carry on our time-honored traditions. Thank you, and best wishes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. President, I would now like to present Dr. Lisa Gim, Chair of the Department of English Studies, representing the Fitchburg State University chapter of the MSCA, who brings greetings and congratulations from the faculty and librarians to the class of 2019.
Dear students, families, well-wishers, faculty, and librarians, it is a privilege for me to represent the voice of Fitchburg State faculty and librarians and to speak a few words on our behalf. I want to use today's happy occasion to celebrate your achievements and briefly reflect on the significance of institutions such as Fitchburg State University. It is certainly true that the education you received here will advance your professional standing, but a university education is much more than the doling out of degrees. The university is a unique locale that transforms us through its cornucopia of rich experiences. It is at once a world of ideas and knowledge, a refuge from the mundane demands of the workaday world, a place of camaraderie, friendships, and mentoring, a contact zone for people and cultures that broaden one's knowledge of the world, a secular space where rational inquiry is its own reward. In our contemporary world, where human relationships are being cast with and recast within simulated spaces, and social media increasingly dictates the scope and shape of human interactions, the classroom continues to offer, as it has since times immemorial, that primordial encounter where, through active exchange and clash of ideas and viewpoints, we come to understand who we are and what it is to be human. You come in to get a degree to enhance your skills, and you leave a more complete human being. At a time when spending cuts are forcing higher education to be more market-driven and customer-oriented, let us today celebrate the valuable partnership between teachers and students at Fitchburg State University, the interchange between your worldly experience and our advanced learning, the give and take between the campus and the world of work that revitalizes us as much as we contribute to the growth of your mind. On behalf of the faculty and librarians, I wish you hearty congratulations. May you reap the intangible and the tangible rewards of your Fitchburg State education for a long time to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. I would now like to welcome Mr. Nicholas Smith, class of 2011, and the president of the Alumni Association to say a few words.
Good evening, and welcome to all of our honored guests here this evening, and especially to those of you seated before me, our future alumni, and in some cases, soon to be double Falcons. As president of the Fitchburg State University Alumni Association, I am proud that tonight we will welcome you as our newest members. You will join an elite group of more than 46,000 proud alumni from coast to coast and around the world. These graduates have helped pave the way for you today and provide an incredible networking and support opportunity for you as you transition through your career. We are here for you today and will be with you in the future, as you will forever be part of our Fitchburg State family. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I'm also excited to provide you with a small gift. This evening, as you receive your degree from President Lapidus on stage, the photograph that is taken of you will be mailed to you in commemoration of your achievement. We hope that it will serve as a proud reminder of this great accomplishment and will inspire you to stay connected to your alma mater and offer your talent and time to the next generation of graduates. Congratulations.
Thank you, Nicholas. It is now my pleasure to introduce the President of Fitchburg State University, Dr. Richard Lapidus.
Thank you. Well, good evening and welcome to Fitchburg State University. We're honored to be joined tonight by representatives from the alumni who participated in our processional. They represent 6 decades of alumni between them, including Beverly Farias from the class of 1952. So welcome to all of you. Thanks for coming. In addition to those that participated in the processional, I know that there are many other alumni in our audience tonight. Some are members of the platform party, including Board of Trustees Chair Don Irving, Trustee Lynn Barrio, Fitchburg Mayor Stephen DiNatale, Associate Vice President Kathy Canny, and the President of the Alumni Association, Nicholas Smith. Some are among the faculty, others in the audience as spectators. At this time, I'd like to ask all of our alumni in attendance to please stand and be recognized. Thank you and welcome back. Also joining us this evening from the university's Board of Trustees are Chairman Don Irving, from whom we heard a few moments ago, Vice Chair Anna Clemente, David Tiernan, Lynn Barrio, and our student trustee Alex Ramos. I would ask if you please stand for a moment and be recognized. This time I would also like to introduce other distinguished members of the platform party. I ask that each of them stand as I read their names. Dr. Laura Bayless, Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. Jay Bry, Vice President of Finance and Administration. And Mr. Jeffrey Wolfman, Vice President for Institutional Advancement. Those members of the platform party not acknowledged will be introduced later in the program. Thank you all very much for being here with us this evening. I would also like to recognize our distinguished faculty that bring out the very best in our students each day. I know that it means a lot to our students and to me as well that you're here to celebrate with them and recognize their achievements this evening. Faculty, if you would please stand and be recognized. Thank you all. At this time, I would like to also to remember with fondness 2 members of our faculty who we lost this year that had great impact on the lives of many of you. Professor Joe McAloon of the Business Administration Department and Professor Stephen Goldstein from the Communications Media Department. Both were valued members of our campus community, and their commitment and contributions will have a lasting impact on this institution. Events like this celebration do not take place without the work of a large and dedicated team of staff members. I'd like to extend my appreciation to them and thank them all for their hard work. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to introduce my wife, Lisa. Lisa, if you would stand, I know you love this. Well, good evening, class of 2019. This is a historic occasion, as you are members of the largest class of graduate students in this institution's history. Along with our traditional campus-based students, we also welcome students from across the country and internationally that have studied online and represent more than 20 states and countries. For those that are on campus for the first time, we're honored to have you join us tonight. Let me begin by congratulating you on your accomplishments. Tonight is special and represents the culmination of years of hard work, and it's my privilege to be a part of this celebration that recognizes your achievements. While university life may be over for many of you, your education will continue forever. We are pleased that each of you has invested your future here, believing in the value of higher education. I know it will serve you well. Commencement is an exciting and emotional time for you and your family, and we're honored that Fitchburg State University has been a part of your growth. As you reflect back on your experience as a student, I'm sure that you didn't arrive here tonight on your own. There were many people who shared your ups and downs along the way. It might have been a special professor who led you through a rough patch or helped you nurture a good idea, or the sacrifices that your parents, family, spouse, or partner made so that you could walk across this stage tonight. So graduates, please join me in thanking them for all of their support and give them a well-deserved round of applause. The role of a university is to both educate and inspire, and to help students extend thought beyond what is already known. Faculty members have nurtured curiosity, helped build skills and confidence, empowered creative entrepreneurial thinking, and fostered a sense of civic and ethical responsibility. In sum, you have received an education that will prepare you, both now and in the future, to pursue whatever aspirations you might have and to make meaningful contributions to better our world. Today, we need students with advanced degrees more than ever. Only about 8% of the American population holds a graduate degree, so you're joining a select group. A recent report by the Commission on the Future of Graduate Education indicated that our competitiveness in the global economy hinges on our ability to produce sufficient numbers of graduate degree holders, people with the advanced knowledge and critical thinking abilities to devise solutions to grand challenges, such as energy independence, affordable health care, and climate change, among others. One of our greatest resources is our human talent, the study goes on to state, and as a nation, we must invest in educating more of our population at the graduate level to ensure our capacity to innovate and to secure our intellectual leadership into the future. Currently, the world is moving at a faster pace than at any other period in human history. We are more global than ever before and are experiencing social, cultural, and political transformations, almost all of which are tied together by the power of technology. Given this scenario, problems created by change are also occurring with increased speed and complexity. Thus, we need our graduate students more than ever to work on solutions to some of the world's most challenging problems, and I'm confident that you're all prepared to do so. As each of you reflect upon your future and the opportunities that lie ahead, I would like to share a few additional hopes that I have for each of you. I hope that each of you will consider your work to be more than a job. Make sure you're doing something that you consider to be meaningful, are passionate about, and will always do with pride. Think beyond your employer and use your skills and talent to make a difference in your community. You don't have to make big commitments. A lot of small contributions can have great impact. I hope that each of you will always view the world from the upside. We're living in a time when it's easy to be cynical. Stay positive, as negativity will pull both you and others around you down. Everyone fails, but how you view and act on those failures makes a difference. While I'm hesitant to talk about a New York Yankee baseball player in Red Sox territory tonight, oh, no comments? Okay, that's good, that's good. I would like to mention Reggie Jackson, an inspirational individual that I was fortunate enough to meet a number of times. Reggie Jackson struck out nearly 2,600 times, the most in the history of professional baseball, but few, if any, think of him in that regard. What you are much more likely to remember, if you follow baseball, is that he hit 563 home runs, which is the 14th best in history. In the 21 seasons that he played, he was an all-star 14 times. He's had his jersey number retired by 2 different teams and was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame on the first ballot with just shy of 94% of the votes. He could have dwelled on the strikeouts, but instead he just kept swinging the bat for the fences. Remember that your perspective matters. How you view the world and your efforts moving forward can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. I hope that you will always show respect for others. We live in an ever-complex and multifaceted world that offers a broad range of perspectives on virtually every topic. You don't have to like everyone you meet, nor do you need to support their beliefs, but respect and civility go a long way to bridging divides. Without respect, neither side of an argument will feel as though they're being heard, and the result will be further polarization and conflict. Kofi Annan, the former UN Secretary General and Nobel Prize winner, was quoted as saying, "Ignorance and prejudice are the handmaidens of propaganda. Our mission, therefore, is to confront ignorance with knowledge, bigotry with tolerance, and isolation with the outstretched hand of generosity." Further, he went on to say that we can love what we are without hating what and who we are not. I hope that you will continue to learn and explore. There's a lot of exciting things out there for you to discover. It can involve intellectual activities, but it can also be sensory as well. Physical and social interaction are also important components of learning. Learning is a lifelong journey that should never end. Dedicate yourself to it, and you will remain youthful in both mind and spirit. Finally, I hope that you're always able to find ways to have fun. There you go, fun. This is not always as easy to do as it may seem. We often find ourselves confronted with increased responsibility, and the everyday challenges and commitments we have take over and prevent us the time to have fun and enjoy life to its fullest. But having fun is important, and finding ways to smile and laugh more is what makes life enjoyable, both for us and the people around us. Andy Rooney once said, "Everyone wants to live on the top of the mountain, but all the happiness and growth occurs while you're climbing it." So I encourage you to be observant and appreciative of your surroundings and realize that there are infinitely more small things that make up your life than the big things we often seem to focus on. Life moves pretty fast, and if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you're going to miss it. So make sure that you experience the joy in life and find time to have a little fun. The famed cartoonist Gary Trudeau was once quoted as saying that commencement remarks were invented largely in the belief that outgoing college students should never be released into the world until they had been properly sedated. To avoid that potential outcome, let me offer the two words that every graduate and guest wants to hear from the president of the university: in conclusion. So in conclusion, please know that we are all very proud of your current accomplishments and take great comfort in knowing that each of you is well prepared for the challenges ahead and that you are destined to do great things. Also know that we will always be here to support you, and while you graduate tonight, Fitchburg State will always be your home. It is my hope that you will remain connected to the faculty, staff, and to your classmates, and we look forward to hearing of your successes. Again, congratulations to the class of 2019. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Graduate Student Leadership Award recipient. Our honoree tonight is Christine Foote-Lacerio from our Forensic Nursing program. Christine is a registered nurse and a forensic nurse examiner at the University of Colorado Hospital in Aurora, Colorado. Her work puts her in direct contact with patients who have endured great trauma in the form of sexual assault, intimate partner violence, and human trafficking. She approaches this work with commitment and compassion and has channeled her experiences into advocacy at the state and national level. In Colorado, she has testified before her legislature on issues affecting mental health, sexual assault, partner violence, and stalking. And she has presented at national conferences on other matters affecting care for patients affected by a host of violent crimes. She will continue that work after tonight's ceremony, where she celebrates earning the Master of Science degree in forensic nursing that she completed online. This week also marks Christine's first visit to the Northeast, including her first look at our university's physical campus. We welcome you to New England and applaud you as you embark on your continued important work in this most crucial area of healthcare. It is my pleasure to introduce Christine and invite you to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Cardeye, President Lapidus, and everyone gathered here tonight to enjoy this truly momentous occasion. I especially want to thank my parents, Dana and Laura Foote, my wife, Juanita Foote-Lucero, and my faculty advisor, Dr. Deborah Stone, for their tremendous support, patience, and encouragement. To my other family members, friends, classmates, professional colleagues, and yes, even my patients, I thank you for the inspiration to keep going. Without all of you, I would not be here tonight. I could not have done this without your love, encouragement, and support. Nursing school is not easy, and in the past 3 years, while I was obtaining my master's in forensic nursing, I had to read extensive amounts of literature, take plenty of exams, write lots of papers, and to complete all this, I had to essentially lock myself away from family and friends to study and finish homework. Not only did I get up before sunrise to go to clinicals, but I had to add in the factors of a full-time job, family, marriage, children, sickness, and the daily grind that is life. But you encouraged me, and you pushed me to keep going, and for that, I am eternally grateful. I am sure that a vast majority of the audience gathered here tonight are family, friends, and loved ones of the graduates. I want to acknowledge the sacrifices that you made as your student navigated their respective programs. As I look out at all of you tonight, I wonder to myself, how many dinners were missed? How many events not attended? And how often was your family's particular student locked in his or her room, studying for yet another exam? I applaud you for your never-ending support. I would also like to applaud each of the graduating tonight for your commitment in reaching higher education and training needed to pursue your passions and lead the life that you want to live. You have endured so much to bring you to this singular, rewarding day. A day where your family and friends, as well as your professors, and indeed all the faculty here at Fitchburg State University, share with great pride in all of your collective accomplishments and the tremendous promise of your futures. Congratulations. When I was asked to deliver this speech, I racked my mind and searched my heart for advice and pearls of wisdom that I could impart to such an accomplished group of graduates with seemingly endless potential. One thing I have learned over the years is that one typically spends about 8 hours a day at work, 8 hours a day with loved ones, and 8 hours a day in bed, if you follow doctor's advice. So my advice to you is to pursue both a career and a companion that you love unconditionally, and then go out and buy a really good mattress. When I started my graduate school journey, I had already been working as a bachelor's prepared nurse in the field of critical care for 14 years. Throughout these years, I had many interactions with patients that were both victims and suspects of violence. One such patient encounter left a lasting impression on me. I was working in the emergency department, and a patient was brought in who appeared to be the victim of a serious but unremarkable accident. We see a lot of accidents in the emergency department. Another nurse, though, sensed that something was amiss and summoned a forensic nurse to conduct a forensic medical examination and take specimens before the patient was whisked off to the operating room. Many months later, those specimens not only helped bring a criminal to justice, but also assisted in solving 2 unsolved murders in the Denver area. This left such a lasting impression on me that I knew my calling was forensic nursing. And after doing a lot of research, I found a great fit with the master's program in forensic nursing at Fitchburg State. Quite simply, forensic nursing bridges the criminal justice system and the nursing worlds together. Forensic nurses care for victims of child abuse, elder abuse, human trafficking, sexual assault, strangulation, and gunshot wounds and stabbings. We also care for perpetrators in correctional settings. But most importantly, forensic nurses are a critical resource in anti-violence efforts. Speaking of being a nurse, many of you may not realize that once you become a nurse, everyone that knows you will begin to come to you with every ache, pain, and symptom that they experience, fully expecting you will give them a definitive diagnosis. But it's most disconcerting when you as a nurse start checking out people's veins for IV access while standing in line at the grocery store. My advice to my nursing colleagues out there is to try not to be too obvious when you do it and refrain from grabbing strangers' arms for a better look. More seriously, though, the central message that I would like to pass along to you today is the importance, reward, and indeed responsibility of using your unique talents and energy to make a positive impact on your community. And by community, I mean that in the broadest sense. This could be your family, your workplace, your neighborhood, your place of worship, or simply a stranger you meet during the course of your day. If all you learned here at Fitchburg State University were the skills needed to advance your career and enjoy a comfortable living, then you have failed. As Winston Churchill once stated, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Christine. Before you sit down, in recognition of your leadership skills, your scholarly contributions, and enduring ambitions, we are honored to present you tonight the Graduate Student Leadership Award. We have now arrived at the time for awarding of conferred degrees. Would the program chairs please begin the processional? Innovata Brass will now perform as we prepare for the conferral of degrees. would like to ask at this time that Mr. Don Irving, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, and Dr. Kathy Canny, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs, please join me for the conferring of graduate degrees. Honorable ladies and gentlemen, I present to you these persons whom I know to be sufficient in knowledge, according to the custom of the ancient and revered universities, for the degrees of Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and Master of Science.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Higher Education of Massachusetts and the Fitchburg State University Board of Trustees, I am pleased to grant these candidates their certificates or degrees with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining.
Will the chairpersons for each graduate program please present the candidates for the following degrees: the Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, the degrees of Master of Arts, the Master of Arts in Teaching, the Master of Business Administration, the Master of Education, and the Master of Science. I ask that Dr. Becky Copper-Glens, Dean of Grad and Continuing Education, Dr. Franca Baricelli, Dean of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Keith Williamson, Dean of Business and Technology, and Dr. Bruno Hicks, Dean of Education, present the candidates with the hoods that are appropriate to their status and degree so they can be presented to President Lapidus and receive their degrees.
Division of Arts and Sciences, hooding by Deans Baricelli and Copper-Glens. Certificate of Advanced Graduate Study, degree in Interdisciplinary Studies, led by Dr. Jessica Roby. Bonnie Fraser McCullough. Master of Arts, degree in History, led by Dr. Daniel Sairfield. Ashley C. Arpano. Master of Science, degree in Applied Communication, led by Dr. Viera Lorenkova. Haneen Jara. Mina Roy. Master of Science degree in Counseling, led by Dr. Deneen Deptula. Michaela Rose Bliss. Jesselyn Brown. Kristen Francis Cameron. Courtney Winfield Crory. Marlene Ann Kupka. Lisa Marie Dagnello. Roxana Destiny Marie Kurtz. Joshua Adam Melanson. Philip M. Papusian. Karina Soto. Sarah Catherine St. Amour. Samantha S. Staples. Hannah Webb. Karen Elizabeth Zimmerman. Division of Business and Technology, hooding by Deans Williamson and Copper Glens. Master of Business Administration degree in Business Administration, led by Dr. Beverly Hollingsworth. Marios Adamakis. Jorge Luis Aguirre. Jacqueline Ellen Alley. Altrice Soque Anderson. Danielle Lynch Boulay. Alicia M. Brown. Trisha J. Brun. Shaheem Patrick Burnett. Stephen Patrick Carasello. Michael Anthony Carpenito. Joshua Alex Kao. Jennifer J. Chad. Angelique Chappett. Brandon John Chassé. Geneva R. Cooper. Lisa Daly. Pamela J. Daly. Elizabeth J. David Owitz. Freddie Malone Davis. Kylie Rachel Dembeck. Diana Charisse Desai. Tracy Bouchard DiNardo. Helen A. Donahue. Sabine DePoo. Holly Christine Dutton. Tierra Pat Iam Chuk Yun Ning. Kalian Eligwe. Lindsay Veronica English. Abdulreza Ismail Zeda. Gwen E. Farley. Ashley Marie Felton. Kevin C. Flaherty. Stephen B. Flood. Joanne M. Ford. Deborah L. Frattarelli. Alicia Gannon. Brooke Gaber Amlak. Navneet Cargill. Sean Joseph Jovacchini. Joseph Goudreau. Angela A. Gray. Avanthia Hijero. Jennifer Lee Hamilton. Courtney G. Hernandez. Prince Lino Umbeje. Calvin D. Hudson. Evelyn Island Mateo. Esther Jenite. Ibrahim Callan. Richard Krug. Elizabeth Black Lavelle. Lisa Ray Levine. Lisa Marie Lavoie. Yao Li. Natalie Lee. Eunice Fenord Mathun. Kristen McCormick McAndrews. Kevin Joseph McCleary. Kelly Miscaden. Nicole Marie Moquin. Robert James Newell. Emma David Galuma. Madison Faith Lorraine Nickel. Swasti Nayula. Taylor Robin Orton. Karen Jane Paternostro. Christine Marie Pillsbury. Matthew J. Pinard. Guadalupe Ramirez. Arzu Rana. Brittany Ann Raymond. Tiffany Lynn Roberto. Andrew D. Rogers. Viola Rogers. Marilyn Jean Russell. Kevin Michael Sarsfield. Cassandra B. Schultz. Samantha Sellen. Talent Sokochi. Sarah J. Spear. Sarah Gloria Story. Deja Regina Trotter. Benjamin Tryon. Jade Rose Vieira. Carl Edward Weaver. Nicole Ann Wheeler. Justin Donald Williams. Brian M. Wojek.
Master of Education degree in Occupational Education, led by Dr. James Alicata. Stephen James King. Master of Science degree in Computer Science, led by Dr. Brady Chen. Navia Avaru. Mohammed Fadili. Divya Kasu. Radhika Kasu. Tejal Narendra Kulkarni. Sinduja Morempuri. Sridhar Reddy Nala. Manaswita Thuma. Nitesh Vupala. Division of Education, Hooding by Deans Hicks and Copper Glens. Master of Education degree in Curriculum and Teaching, led by Mr. Richard Massarelli. Alessandra Joya Anzano. Paul Joseph Auger. Kyle David Burke. Jordan Lynn Berry. Leah Kathleen Boisvert. Catherine S. Budinger. Rachel J. Champa. Patrick Connor. Morgan Hope Cusimano. Margaret Eileen Edmonds. Samir El Masri. Chelsea Shore Ewing. Sophia M. Flaboris. Jennifer E. Greenwood. Stephanie Marie Griffin. Carol Elizabeth Healy. Lori Lee Hippolito. Kalopi Ann Halagatis. Michael R. Knight. Rachel Mary Lambro. Colleen M. Kennedy Letourneau. Hannah Elizabeth Mason. Catherine Jessica McLean. Rafael Antonio Quiles. Brittany Susan Rendy. Ashley Lauren Roscoe. David A. Somerville. Master of Education degree in Early Childhood Education, led by Dr. Lindsay Ben Harris. Alana Rose Delahanty. Janelle Mary Hart. Sarah Gabrielle Quist. Ashley A. Riley. Kristen E. Sherwood. Master of Education degree in Elementary Education, led by Dr. Annette Sullivan. Margaret R. Janoder. Gina Marie Mazarol. Elena Primo. Master of Education degree in Special Education, led by Dr. Nancy Murray and Dr. Ruth Joseph. Kirsten Elise Alcott. Kalia Bear. Jessica Louise Beebe. Rebecca Lynn Chapman. Heather Marie Corbett. Sarah Downey. Jacqueline Victoria Fernandez Soro. Laura Jane Finizio. Caitlin Ann Fitzgerald. Mary Jane Flynn. Stephanie Fallon Forrest. Haley Gahan. Hebatullah Azmi Khalifa. Casey A. Murphy. Emily Margaret Murphy. Paige Quinn Neisted. Elizabeth Ashley Parent. Darcy Marie Saulnier. Kimberly A. Sherman Cook. Margaret K. Tursevich. Katrina Uka. Mallory Susan Volent. Lauren Marie Bro Witchland. Division of Health and Natural Sciences. Master of Science degree in Forensic Nursing, led by Dr. Deborah Stone. Christine Nicole Foot Lucero. Margaret Rose Ford. Amanda Shaw Volkert. This concludes the conferring of degrees. Please rise and join Fitchburg State University Chamber Choir in the singing of our alma mater in Old Wachusett's Shadow.
Shadow, our alma mater stands. Her proud New England banner she holds aloft to all the land. Hail to alma mater, oh raise her name. Always may her sons and daughters justify her fame.
Graduates, I want to once again wish you the very best as you go forth and change your part of the world. I know you're going to do great things. Ladies and gentlemen, how about the class of 2019? I think we can make more noise than that for these guys. Come on. Let's go. Congratulations.
I would like to thank all the guests for being part of this celebration tonight, and I invite all of you to join us at a reception immediately following the ceremony at the Falcon Hub in Hammond Hall. Once again, let me congratulate the degree recipients on their achievements. The platform party will recess, and we ask faculty and librarians, students, alumni, and guests to remain at your seats until they have departed. I now declare the graduate commencement ceremony in the 124th year of Fitchburg State University closed and the 123rd commencement completed. Good night.